All right, I'm just checking to make sure that everyone can hear me. And also, the Android Eye. Why? We have about a 20-second delay, and I'm just going to take off my glasses. At this point, I can still see. I'm not blind when I don't wear it. It's just everything's a little fuzzy. But hello, welcome back to another Animal Crossing live stream on the Artsy Gamer channel. I'm MK of the Artsy Gamer, and today we're going villager hunting. It's very exciting. I hope that you all can hear me. I really do. Transitioning from various pages on OBS tends to get really finicky, so if someone could reassure me that you can hear me, that'd be really great. That'd just be really great. And yeah, I hope everyone's well. It's a beautiful Monday today. It's nice and rainy and dreary, and I'm running on 5 hours of sleep, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm super excited to finally get to do this villager hunt for Bertha, and we're doing the Amiibo number villager hunt challenge. So we have 93 tickets to work with today, and regardless of who 93 is, we're taking them. It's either Bertha or, the 93rd. And we have a special hope today is that I hope I can get to 93 subscribers. That would be awesome. But regardless, there's still a 1 million bell giveaway for any subscriber that's on the chat when we get to the end of this stream. So yeah, very super exciting. And again, I really hope that people can hear me. I really do hope so. Uh, and with that, we're just going to get started. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous that I'm not getting a comment as of yet, but here we're going to transition to the other page to, oh, Jared, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am not seeing, okay, so the chat is very delayed. I'm sorry if I'm just talking and talking and not answering questions. There is kind of some issues with the internet, so we're just gonna get started, okay? So transitioning in three, two, one. Ah, okay. So again, I hope that everyone can hear me, and I am surrounded by all the bells, all the bells. We have a villager who is no longer with us on Everkeep. Sally has left, and I time traveled to, just have the empty house. And a lovely person came to pick them up this morning, and I really hope that Sally has a nice new home. She was nice. She wasn't too bad. I I feel like I either really do enjoy the normal villagers or they're just kind of like tofu, they're very bland. But we're just speed throwing it because we have 93 tickets, and if I'm taking my time, it usually takes me about uh, an hour to get through 20. And hello, Slimy Cheesecake. Welcome to the live stream. And we're just gonna do it. We're going to speed run this as fast as possible, and I'm not going to question Nintendo about when we get Bertha, because whenever we get Bertha, I'm just going to celebrate it. Uh, Considering that the Amiibo challenge for Eunice was such a delight, such a delight. I'm a little nervous. We may not even see a hippo during this entire time. But yes, welcome, welcome. Very excited to do this and start off my week with a villager hunt. I have been looking forward to finding Bertha for literal months at this point, and uh, I was hoping to look for. Oh, who's this? Who's this? This is not a hippo. Nope. Okay. We're just not even going to be polite. We're just not even going to be polite. Nope. So, did you see that? Wilbur was tired too. Oh, it's one of those days, isn't it, Wilbur? All right, well, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Oh, I hope I can get through at least 30 Nook Miles tickets in an hour. That's kind of my goal because that means that I will be done within 3 hours or so. But, I just love streaming. I love spending time with people who are just enjoying the process, enjoying the insanity, and the friends that we make along the way. But how is everyone? How is everyone today? I know that I'm kind of in the future living in Asia, so I would love to hear how your weekend is going, how your day has been, what you're doing in Animal Crossing right now. But yeah, all right. Yes, let's go. Let's do this. We're just going. We're just going. Yeah, doing this on less than 4 hours of sleep is probably not the best thing for me. I'm likely going to crash after this. And it's not my it's not my friend's fault. I had requested a friend stream Resident Evil The Village. And Resident Evil as a franchise was the start of my zombie phobia in college. And it's taken me about a decade to get over my zombie phobia. I still don't like zombies. Wait, who's here? Who's here? Oh. You are also not a hippo. So I am it's not like the village was particularly spoopy as in I was thinking about it for the rest of the day. But when I was settling down... Hi, Roki! Yes, I streamed a little bit early because I'm on 5 hours of sleep. I'm on 5 hours of sleep and I'm probably going to crash. But welcome. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well, Roki. I hope you're well. I will strive to be better with scheduling, but yeah, I'm glad you're here. Anyway, so I was trying to settle down and I kept thinking about Resident Evil The Village, and it's not like I was anticipating zombies or werewolves or whatever the heck, because we just got through the castle part, and trying to settle down, like turning off the fans, for example, because I was a little nervous about I was a little nervous about just like little sounds that go bump in the night. I don't... it was trying to settle was really hard. And Slimy Cheesecake, have you seen Cars After Credits? I don't actually know what that is. So this is my uncoolness talking. You may have to explain to me what that is because I have no idea. Oh, Roki, you just got the wedding kimono? That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, Roki, you were the one last week who was looking for the wedding clothes, right? And I told you that the next time I was streaming that I would gift it to you if you were still struggling to find it. But that's awesome that you got it. I'm so happy for you. It's a gorgeous piece of clothing in the game. Okay, who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Money Island. Money Island. Do we have a... Bob, are you serious? Where were you? Where were you a month ago? Oh my gosh. Oh, this stream is going to be cursed. I just know it. I'm going to get all of the villagers that I want on the other island. This is... Ugh. Ugh. Gosh. I went villager hunting for Bob and ended up with Lucky eventually on my second island. And this is... Don't you just love it when you are looking for a particular villager and you don't find them and you accept that, you accept your fate. But then they come up in the other villager hunts. Do I have the Japanese wallpaper or a Japanese wallpaper? It depends on which wallpaper, because they have a lot of shoji screens in Animal Crossing. Is that what you're referencing? Because if not, I have no idea which wallpaper. Bob. Jeez. So mad. So mad. It's gonna be one of those villager hunts, isn't it? But yeah, as a reminder, I am hoping to get to 93 subscribers today. That is quite a leap from my 37. And regardless, if you are a subscriber, depending on when we find Bertha, you'll either get whatever leftover Nook Miles tickets that I haven't used of her Amiibo number, so 93. And I also have 1 million bells as a giveaway because I just want to be nice. And oh. Yeah, slimy cheesecake. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so who do we have? Who do we have? Okay, okay, okay. Nope. That is most certainly. It was the right color, you know? I think that was that Filbert? Or, yeah, I think that was Filbert. That wasn't Sheldon. Man, I hate not talking to the villagers. That's usually what takes the longest for me, is that I'm like, oh, who is this? And no, I'm not even looking for DIYs. No, I'm going against every single principle of villager hunting just because I know that 93 tickets is going to be a slog. All right. Heck yeah, Roki. All right. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to give away 1 million bells. I think that would be a really nice kindness to provide. All right. Bob. Anyway. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Well, slimy cheesecake, that's a really interesting description. That's really intense. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I wonder if it would be interesting, speaking of spoopy Resident Evil stuff, if I could find Dream Magic. Another Money Island? Really? Fuchsia. Nope. That's a hard nope. Oh, so you're looking for any Japanese wallpaper. Okay. All right. Well, Roki, I'll tell you what. If you win the 1 million bell giveaway, I'll find the wallpaper, because I'm sure that I have quite a few in my inventory, and I'll drop it off for you. Because at some point, I'm gonna have to open up my island and just give away everything when I restart it. But so I'm really glad that I'm able to get Bertha before I restart. That's going to be really nice. That's a nice topping to the Animal Crossing cake. Okay. Yeah, okay, challenge accepted. Yep. All right. But we have had really nice villagers. There are villagers that that's the first time I've ever seen Bob. I don't think I've seen Fuchsia, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I say that really early, and I know that's not going to last very long. It usually, once I hit 30 Nook Miles tickets for a villager hunt, I'm just done. I'm just so done. Oh, oofa. Okay. So, who do we have? Can I see them from here? Can I... Wait, where? Zucker. Goodbye, sir. Zucker wants to be on my island so bad. It's ridiculous. I think I get him 3 times each villager hunt at this point. If we get Raymond, I'm gonna be so mad. So mad. I have this plan to do some charity villager hunt where I'm going to do another Amiibo number villager hunt challenge. And I aspire that I would hunt for Raymond and then use that number of Nook Miles tickets, which is like 300 and something. It's super ridiculous. And then I would do like open up the chat for some like charity work and do donations and stuff. And the goal would be the goal would be that I would have that number, the same number as his amiibo, be the number of individual donations for the charity. So I have hopes, but if I see Raymond today, the stream is cursed. All right. So here is the crazy thing that happened. I needed more residents, and I randomly got Audie, Chief, and Fauna. Wow. Wow, those are good villagers. Those are good villagers. I tend to be pretty hipster about like what's considered popular. I'm like, ugh, I've already seen them so many times, but I'm always happy to see Audie. Always. Audie will. I hope to have her one day. I really do. Okay, okay. Who? Is this Judy? Yep. Alright, Judy. You are stranded. Nope. You have made your decisions to be just out in the middle of nowhere. Goodbye. Well, that's another popular villager that I'm okay with Judy now. When I first saw her, I was going, oh, those anime eyes though. That's like Doki Doki Literature Club. Those eyes are there's shenanigans by those eyes. So, yep. Goodbye, Judy. Who haven't? There's a couple of villagers that I have not seen. Oh, you got Marshall on an autofill? That's awesome. Yeah, again, so Marshall and Marshall and I are okay. I used to just dislike him out of principle because he and Raymond were on that similar level of popularity at one point. And he was a campsite villager, he was on various villager hunts, and he's now just decided he got the hint. He got the hint that I don't want him, but now I kind of want him. Because he has a cafe as as an interior, and I thought I would like to have a rival. Yes. It's gonna be one of those streams that also my headset decides to turn off. I don't know why. I think it assumes that I'm not listening to something. But that's awesome that you got Marshall. Okay, who is here? Who's here? What? And goodbye. Goodbye. I think that was Simon? Right? That was Simon? Oh, sorry. Wilbur, I was just facing away from you with the assumption that he would just assume that I want to go back. Okay, well, we haven't gotten Raymond, so I'm not angry. I'm not angry. And I'm getting villagers that I don't often see, although Judy and Zucker occur once every single villager hunt at this point. There's apparently a 0.22% chance of a villager arriving on a mystery island and that you see them, but there's never a guarantee that you're going to see one of, like, the probability is kind of just bananas because you can see a villager multiple times, just like one after the other. So probability is not on my side. I know. And we're taking the 93rd, so if it's Rocket, if it's Rocket, I'll treat her well and then promptly amiibo her out. Yep. Or Bubbles. Oh my god, if it's Bubbles, I'm gonna cry. Oh gosh. Those are the only two villagers in Animal Crossing that I could not have on my islands. I can't. I really can't. Unless, of course, you know, with Rocket, if I had a superhero-themed island, that'd be okay, but I can't. I just, out of principle, I cannot have her on my island. Alright, who's here? Who's here? Oh, wait. Is that Dell? Is that Dell? Yes. You are most certainly not a hippo. You are most certainly not a normal villager or a lady villager, and therefore unimportant. Unimportant. But no repeats. No repeats. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. And let's see what's happened since the last time I've streamed, because I was cleaning up Everkeep, I believe. I was cleaning up Everkeep, and we are making fantastic time. We are making fantastic time. Oh, I was cleaning up Everkeep, and so I've added an ice cream shop area to Hopper's Place. I've cleaned up the majority. There's some places that have a lot of flowers, like on the beaches and stuff, but I'm starting to clean it up a little bit. And hopefully that'll apply to real life. We've finally purchased a bookshelf for our bedroom, and so we're going to be even more organized, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. And today I'm gonna have to do some extra self-care with the lack of sleep that I've had, so probably plan out my week, consider working on some art and website shenanigans. Alright, so who's here? Who is here? Wilbur. Wilbur. I know that you know. I know that you had an issue with finding Eunice because you couldn't tell what a sheep was. Nope. Nope. That is most certainly not a hippo. It's like Bertha's not even super duper popular or anything. She's probably the best hippo in the game because she's adorable. But it shouldn't be hard. This shouldn't be this hard. I really wish they streamlined this, because I am thinking that I'm probably going to be here for a while. Well, welcome back, Rookie. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I am here for quite a few hours. All right. So, Roki, you have a Sanrio villager. That's awesome. Does anyone else have Sanrio villagers on their island? I recently invited Chai, and she is quite delightful. She's quite delightful. I would like to give, is it not Bella? Who is the gorilla that does Hello Kitty stuff? Is that, no, it's Rilla. Rilla, right. I would be down to give her a try. She is probably the, nope. She is probably the most aesthetically pleasing gorilla. Because, man, they just did the gorillas dirty. I'll have to tell you, it's very hard to find a gorilla that I think would fit. Hans is nice, Boone is okay. But the others, even like Pee-wee and Boyd and, oh, and I Violet, poor Violet. She has such potential to be like big mom energy, you know? Big mama energy, and just I can't. I really wish that I liked the gorillas more. I really do. Alright. Orville, I've gotten to the point where I can recite this entire exchange by memory. So Nintendo, I know that you don't pay attention to YouTubers, or in like I'm a smaller YouTuber, so it doesn't really matter, but can we streamline this, please? Like, I have so many Nook Miles tickets in my inventory. Would it just make more sense that we could call Orville from the Mystery Island and just like have a little app that says extend vacation and then move to the next one? I think that would be so much better. It's still a loading screen, but you're not going back and forth. So it's like Oh, there's a DIY. Oh my god. It, y'all, this stream is going to be unfair. Stitches, are you serious? I I know that this is going to be incredibly entertaining. So your two starters are Tammy and Goose. That's awesome. Those are both really great villagers. I support that. So when I restart Everkeep in the fall or winter, I'm trying to decide when to do that because I really do want to celebrate winter this with this island. You know, I think that'd be really important. So, and also just all of the Christmas stuff would be really nice just to send it off, but I really do want to restart it. I'm pretty excited and I don't know which. Oh, no, I don't want to visit people. I'm trying to wax poetic and monologue. Orville, understand that if I have a Nook Miles ticket in my inventory, I am likely wanting to travel. But the starter villagers that I would really like is Antonio. I really want Antonio at some point. And I'm I'm focusing more on a natural themed island with the restart. So I would like to find villagers that have like thatched roofs or what's it called? Or the log house exterior. But yeah, Stitches. And next it's gonna be Biscuit or Raymond or Vesta. It would be Vesta. It would be Vesta. I've had two villagers that I've had multiple villagers that I've voided that have come back. They're like, "Hi, we don't know who you are because we have selective amnesia. You know, you letting us go into the void was so traumatic." And I see a purple thing. It's purple. Is this Bob again? If this is Bob. Oh, it's Megan! What? What? Oh, Megan, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm getting villagers I've never seen before in the wild, so that's exciting. That's super exciting. Oh, wow. So, Roki, the random autofills you got were Quilson, Chief, Naomi. Nice. Naomi is really great. Fauna, Audie, Hamfrey, and Zucker. Those are really good choices. I I love having Naomi on both of my islands. She's been voided every time because no one seems to want her, but I love her. She's great. She she's problematic, but she's classy about being problematic. And Walt was very sad for her to leave, but I now have two elephants on Oldport, and so far Eloise is pretty great. She apparently has a painting passion, and so once I finally clear Oldport of the mess that I've made, I want to give her a like a pottery sort of workshop in front of her house. So that's going to be really nice. That's going to be really nice. All right. We're doing pretty well. We're making pretty good time. I'm hoping to get through 30. Hamfrey was yelling at Goose. Yeah, I love it when the crankies just decide to yell at other villagers. At one point, so my favorite uh, my favorite story was I had invited Frank. You know, when I first got Animal Crossing, I was mostly just wanting to have an equal representation of all the personalities. You know, 5 lady villagers, 5 gent villagers, and so Frank was my first cranky, and he had the subtype personality where he was very antisocial. He didn't make friends with anybody, and which is strange because Walt is incredibly sociable on Oldport and makes friends and has people visiting him all the time. And Frank at some point was talking with Graham. And I had grown to really like Graham, especially because you can change out his glasses. Like if you gift villagers who wear glasses and you don't like the way that their glasses look, they look so much better with, you know, the large rimmed glasses, and they're adorable. And so I became a supporter for Graham. I was, you know, in his corner even when the people on the internet were like, "Oh, Graham is like he's definitely weird and he's creepy." I'm like, "No, he's just super sweet and awkward and it's amazing." And there was a point where Frank was not happy with him and just yelled at him, and I was going, "Oh, you don't talk to Graham like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm." So Graham is also a very underrated villager. He's a cute little nerd hamster. Hamster nerd? Nerd hamster? I don't know. Okay, so Money Island again. And we have Portia. Portia, I know I am not being a classy person. I am just running around you and saying goodbye. I hate not talking to them. I hate it. I feel so rude. Etiquette is everything in this game. What happened to manners? Oh my gosh. That's another villager that I've heard is underrated is Portia. So I don't know. There's something about Portia's eyes and Megan's eyes that I can't get over. They feel a little too different than the other villagers' eyes, and so it makes it a bit jarring to engage with them. All right. So I want to go to a Mystery Island tour that has Bertha. Please and thank you. A new subscriber! Thank you so much, Gonch89. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. And that's awesome. So I have been adding overlays and I've been adding various, what's it called? So I purchased a Steam overlay, a stream overlay, and the link to this like plant-like overlays in the description. I got it on Etsy, and I've been incorporating Streamlabs to my experience as a streamer, and this new one that I was looking forward to is making sure that new subscribers could be featured and I could thank them because I am not paying attention to YouTube. I'm trying to stream and ooh, apples. Apples? Okay. Hello! Second of 30 octopuses, octopi, octopoids. Octavian. Well, Roki, like as I said, if there is a if you win the giveaway and I have Nook Miles tickets from this experience, there will be a few. I've also been earning a lot of Nook Miles recently. I think I have about 60,000 on this account. Let me check actually. Let's check. Let's waste some time on checking Nook Miles. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Roki. I appreciate your subscription. Alright. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Man, having new subscribers is such a nice feeling. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I hope that you continue to enjoy the content. But, oh my gosh, yeah, so... I just may gift Nook Miles tickets with the 1 million bell giveaway. I just may do it, you know. Okay, so. Orville, you're doing your job. You're being entertaining. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I haven't had ham-free. I kind of do. The idea of having a cranky little curmudgeon kind of reminds me of my rabbits. Aw. So you had already subscribed already? It's okay. I appreciate it. I like the button. So who do we have? This is... Who are you? I don't care to know. Don't care to know. I'm kidding. I'm sure he is a lovely blue duck. I'm sure he's lovely, but he's not Bertha, and I already know who Bertha is. Oh my gosh. Gong Shady 9, I see you. I see you. Oh my gosh. This is bananas. How many have we gone through? Alright. Alright, well, we're making excellent time. We're making excellent time. I want to pick the right thing. I want to pick the right thing. So after the Bertha villager hunt, I think we have one more for Raymond, which, as I said, I'm going to be using for charity. But as far as finding actual villagers, like certain villagers, nah. I think these long villager hunts, unless I make use of them, oh my god, it just burns out my brain. It just burns out my brain. And I'm already dealing with, what's it called? With wedding stuff. Well, in the game, not actual in real life. I'm already married. But who in their right mind would try to stream and manage 2 islands and try to adult? Who does that? I do that. I do that. And we have Chief. Goodbye, Chief. Another really great villager. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm blurring. Come on, don't blur. Come on, come back. Come on. Refocus. Refocus. Ugh. Man, this is something that I really don't like about, it'll write itself, I hope, but, oh my gosh. Either that or I'm just, like, is my eyesight blurry or am I blurry? I may be blurry. And I also need to figure out what yard I want to put for Bertha, because Sally's and like all of their yards are pretty generic on Everkeep, with the exception of Hopper, who has the ice cream truck. So what is so Humphrey has a dream inside house decoration. What does it look like? Because I don't think I've met Humphrey on the inside. And wow, I am just blurring out. It's like I'm fading into nothingness. And I am pressing the wrong buttons. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, hopefully my webcam will fix itself. Hopefully. This is what happens when you do villager hunts. No! Again! Are you serious? Stop it! Stop it, me! Stop doing the thing that I don't want you to do! And again, I'm blurring out, which is very frustrating. Alright, we're going to pick Nook Miles ticket, right? Right, okay, okay. Oh, if you are looking for villagers that have a Japanese aesthetic, Marcel has a... It's Eastern Asian themed. I wouldn't call it Japanese, but he has a really nice interior. His exterior is also kind of like Japanese cottage looking. And then, who's the other one? Walt also has a similar aesthetic. It's more of like an indoor garden though. And hello, bamboo forest! Will you bring me good luck? The luck of the bamboo. Alright. Nope, we have the cultist. We are running from Winnie. This is where Winnie goes when she disappears off of Old Port. Nope, Nope. Oh. I love that I'm starting to create a lore with Winnie, because I have a friend who also has Winnie on her island, and she was saying, like, after you started talking about the fact that she's a bit of a cultist, I started seeing the signs. I'm like, I know, right? I know. Oh, wow. It's amazing the personalities that we place on these villagers and how various YouTubers really do alter the personality, and it changes how you perceive them forever. So there's a YouTuber that I like to watch, and I'm just going to recommend if you like game drama, I highly recommend the Amanda Files. She has she's hilarious. She has an island where Goose is was also one of her starter villagers, and he just causes all of the drama. Her resident representative is dating Kyle, who is also on the island, and it took her like 800 Nook Miles tickets to find him. And there's this whole ordeal about how Sherb is a cannibalistic serial killer on her island, and so every time I see Sherb, I'm a little nervous. Do I have on my island the DIY raccoon dog? I do actually. And what? This is the third time. The third time. Simon, take a hint. I don't need you. Oh my gosh, Simon, my dude. Who hurt you? Why are you following me? This is some restraining order shiz. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. There was a point where I was looking for Eunice that I saw Sherb 4 times, and I was a little scared. I was a little scared. I really hope that my camera rights itself and like sort of like clears. Is it just that I may just be blurry. It's okay. I've accepted this lot in life. It's fine. I want to use all of these Nook Miles tickets to find this person that is going to be on my island forever. No, I don't know. I don't know. I also want to figure out if I can amiibo out every single villager and just have an empty island for a day. That'd be really nice. Because the idea of restarting an island while there are still people on it is very stressful for me. I know that the Nook twins, Tom Nook, Isabel, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They are protected. You know, the Able sisters also, but my villagers, I am protective of my villagers. Okay, so, you know, when I don't put them through hellscapes. Alright, Money Island is there. Bobby, with your smirky side eye, this stream is cursed. Yep, I just have to accept this. I am so frustrated. If once Lucky leaves Old Port and I don't find Bob, I'm going to be so mad. So mad. This is redonkulous. Here I was saying, oh yay, no repeats, and now I'm getting repeats. This is so frustrating. Okay. Bertha, Bobby, Dove, where are you? Where are you? Donde es Bertha? I want to use the Nook Miles ticket and be forever enraged by this freaking algorithm. Algorithms in general just drive me bananas because there's something about clickbait, and YouTube is aware of the situation that clickbait does kind of muddy up the algorithm for searching and finding things on YouTube, and they wish it didn't, but it does. And that's a similar issue with Twitter and Instagram where, you know, as a comic artist, trying to put yourself out there, it almost feels like you're competing with your colleagues, and it's very sad because I'm not a competitive person. I really just want to understand technology better. That's kind of my goal. And goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Mouse. Goodbye. Ugh. Okay, well, at least it's not a repeat, right? It's not a repeat. I should have caffeinated myself before doing this. Well, additionally caffeinated myself. Where are we at? Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, dang. We are making fantastic time. Fantastic time. All right. So Orville, I would like to find Bertha before 93 tickets. I would like to find her within 93 tickets so that I can give these tickets away to somebody. That would be nice. That would be nice. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let us find the thing. And it's hard because I can't, if I find Raymond or if I find Bob again, I can't just like up and leave because the green screen is keeping me hostage. It's right behind me. So I'm kind of just here to be upset. We have Snooty. Goodbye, Snooty. Goodbye. Goodbye. I wonder if I can name all of the villagers based on appearance. And not in order. I will say though, despite the shenanigans, I look pretty cute in the game. I like the Indiana Jones vibe that I'm going with my pirate boots, with my flight jacket, with the actual fedora and not the fake fedora that people think is a fedora but it isn't, and the traveler backpack. Like, I look pretty awesome. I'd wear this in real life. I would. Especially those boots with a freaking skull and crossbones on the side. Yeah. Yeah. Pirate core. God, I'm so sick of that suffix. Although, a pirate core island. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. Lots of Gulliver or Gullivar stuff. Okay. Wilbur, am I to be disappointed? Am I to be disappointed? Wait, where? Yep. Yep. Soleil. Soleil. Your tan is a little off-putting, my friend. Although I do like that she arrives in a sari. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, all of my friends are getting on Animal Crossing right now. That's awesome. All right, so let's just stay in this purgatory. Let's just stay in this purgatory. Yeah. I wish there was coffee in this game. I really do. All right. Okay. This is bananas. This is bananas. We've been through 23, 24 tickets already. Watch it be bubbles on the 93rd ticket. It's like this game wants me to heal from my trauma or something. Alright, who's here? Wilbur. You know what a hippo looks like. You do. Wait, who is this? That is Queenie. And we are not going to bow to the queen. Not today. Not today. I bow to no authority. You would like to search for Kabuki or Genji. I also wanted Kabuki. So back when Everkeep was a fairy tale theme, I was going to pick Puss in Boots as one of the fairy tale themes that were featured, and so it was either Tom or Kabuki because I, in order to like to keep the balance, you know, in Avatar: The Last Airbender style of the of like having all the representations of the personalities and the certain number of lady versus gent villagers, I had to have a a cranky cat. So it was either Kabuki or Tom, and ended up with Tom, which was really nice. But I was kind of hoping for Kabuki. He was kind of cool. And I had Genji. I actually have Genji's amiibo, but he and I just did not vibe. I was very sad. I was very sad. But having Dottie on the island means that I finally have a rabbit after almost let's see, 9 months of playing at this point. So I'm very happy with Dottie. I really dig it. I really dig her. And if you were looking for another Japanese or Eastern themed villager, going with Rory is really cool. I like him a lot. I really like him a lot. Okay. Oh, wow. This is starting to... If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it in public. Nope. Mm-mm. That was Bud, wasn't it? I don't even know. I do like the lions, though. I know that a lot of people do not, but I do like the lions. I like the lions more than I like the gorillas, which I think is probably a shared sentiment to a lot of people who play this game. But Bud, no. No thank you. No thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's do this. I don't want visitors. I want to fly. Now, this is how I know that my brain is starting to turn to mush. Yep. Yep. There was a point where I think I was either cooking dinner, but I was also villager hunting and I was kind of in the groove, and so I was like, "Hey Hubs, would you just like keep me company and search for villagers while I prepare the noms?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, okay." And so after I gave him like a 30-second tutorial of like what to do and, you know, who I'm looking for. And so the minute he said, "Oh, I found this person," and it was one that I was looking for, I stop what I'm doing and I slide into the room going, "Get her!" And he was a bit like, "Wow, you grind games now. This is so unlike you." And I said, "I know, I know." Where? Ooh, hello Sprocket, goodbye Sprocket. I would like to have one of the robots on an island. That would be fun. That would be fun. Oh, you're only looking for Japanese themed characters. That's fair. That's fair. Oh. Animal Crossing, the life sim that provides you more anxiety than in regular life. Enjoy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, after this, I think I'm 95, no, not 95. I'm like 90% done with Everkeep, and then I'm just going to leave it alone. I have finally started cleaning up the area of Old Port that is, well, all of it's going to be city at this point. I thought I was going to be able to keep it distinctly urban and then not urban, but, oh, excuse me, scusi. But yeah, no, I finally figured out what I'm gonna do, and I feel really great and also really exhausted. And there's there's so many just flowers that have grown wild on the other island, and There's gonna be so much shoveling. Okay. I'm not gonna do any of those things. I'm going to... Ooh, this island, and... Nope. Nope. Hard pass. Nope. I wonder what Wilbur and Orville think about you just constantly going in and out of the airport going, we really just dropped you off. You went through security. Now you're going through security. You're getting your passport re-stamped. This is expensive. And I'm going, I know. I know. Do I have the kimono sandals? I believe I do. The ones that go clicky-clack, right? I do not know what they're called. I live in Asia and I still have no idea how things are pronounced or referenced or whatever. But to be fair, I do live in Korea, so my reference of clothing is very different. So instead of the kimono, it's the hanbok. Instead of sushi, it's kimchi. Although those are two different things entirely, I shouldn't be comparing those two things. But yes, I do. I think I do. I think I do. I like wearing them for the non-Japanese clothes, like the dresses, or if I don't know. I've turned a lot of the robes and the Eastern-inspired clothing into literal pajamas because they just look so classy. Oh, Tabi, thank you. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate. Sucker. Sucker. I know that you have so much to offer an island. You are literally a delicacy in Japan. But you are not Bertha. You are not Bertha. Any way that you can catalog them? Yeah, so as I said, if you win the giveaway, Roki, I will happily bring some things for you to catalog. That's not a problem. And actually, Roki, if you have a Nookazon account, I can visit you at a later time as well. I don't know if you have to be a certain age to use Nookazon. I don't know. I'm an old curmudgeon. I don't know what kids these days are doing when it comes to Animal Crossing. Mostly I'm just like, I just want to spend time with my friends and plant flowers and put my villagers through hilarious, awful experiences that will, you know, make YouTube all that more interesting. Okay. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. It's either I look at the screen with a bit of blur, and that's not terrible, because I'm not standing around and looking for anything, so my eyesight's not really required. I'm basing my sight on spite, and a DIY really, okay, alright. And I think that was Gala. It was either Gala or Lucy? No, it wasn't Lucy. Lucy is a lighter pink color. Oh, you don't have Nookazon? Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Another thing that I want to do is, there was a person last stream who was like either visiting subscriber islands or who wanted me to visit subscriber islands and wanted me to like bring my rabbits on camera, which I absolutely will. I'm more than happy to introduce my rabbits to the world. That's not a problem. But if I get, or when I get, to 100 subscribers, I would love to invite people over for like a game of hide and seek, and if people want to catalog something, I'll absolutely let them catalog and all that stuff. So, wow, my brain. This is on autopilot, and I still am like, oh yeah, I totally want to visit someone. Gosh. Oh, itchy, itchy. Okay. And we have Fauna. And we have Goodbye Fauna. I don't think I've ever seen Fauna in the wild either. She is delightful though. And we're getting normal villagers now, which is great. It's like they know, but they're being trolls. Freaking dodos. Just because you're extinct, that doesn't give you an excuse to be a troll. And I think after this, I'm going to go on the completionist route and just live stream getting all of the stuff finished, and then just redoing everything. Because sometimes the joy is just starting fresh, just deleting your save and collecting everything all over again, knowing what you would do different, and knowing what you know now. I am getting better at doing the waxing poetic monologue, and getting through this conversation, because this is purgatory. You know, I could fully imagine in an Abrahamic practice that this is a version of hell where you are in Animal Crossing, which is awesome. It's kind of like the Good Place, you know, where you are the island resident representative, and you know there's frozen yogurt stores everywhere, and you know your interest-free loans, and then you're going villager hunting, and hi buddy, goodbye buddy. Oh Cole, you look so interesting. And this is what, in order to travel or to do anything, you have to go through Wilbur and Orville. And then you're just stuck there. You're stuck in the same day going through this whole thing. But yeah, I do want to restart. I do. I want to restart this island. And it has to do with the fact that Animal Crossing, and I've talked about this at length in other streams, that Animal Crossing was my frivolity during a really hard time in 2020. I think that was a lot for, that was the typical thing for a lot of people in 2020. And there are quite a few YouTubers and players that I know that have restarted their island, because starting fresh is really important after traumatic experiences. And that's not to say that I'm not going to miss Everkeep, but it's a different vibe that I'm looking to do something very different with my main island, and to just not worry about things. And so you definitely have a personality that comes with each island. Old Port is significantly different than Everkeep based on the intentions that I have for the island in October, based on the characters I've chosen, based on the theme that I've picked. And with Everkeep, I want to go back to a theme that I was hoping to do at the beginning, because I wanted to do an inactive volcano, but this time I want to do an active volcano. I'm really excited by that. And so that means finding certain villager types. And Diana, girl, there was somebody that literally picked you up in December. Why are you out here? You're too classy to be outdoors. What is this? She's not even wearing appropriate attire to being outdoors. I don't understand. Diana. She's a class act, though. Diana was on my island. She wasn't... I think she was one of the first replacements. So I think she replaced Naomi, I think. She replaced Marina in either October or November or something. Oh, yeah, this is purgatory. This is the bad place. That would be a very fun island, though. That would be a very fun island, is turning it into the the version of the good place, but it's actually the bad place. So it would be, I don't know if anyone else has seen The Good Place, and if you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's probably one of the best shows that I've ever seen. The ending was perfect. It had the best conclusion that I have ever seen in a show. And the idea of having, like, everything is perfect, but then on the outskirts you start seeing, fire and brimstone, and there are certain villagers that are a little off, just a little off. Hello, Chris. Hello, sweetie. Welcome to the live stream. I'm currently on number something. What number am I on, actually? I'm doing pretty great. I'm doing pretty great. I'm glad I started earlier. I really am. I'm glad that I made that decision. And oh, I think that's Maple. Yeah, that's Maple. But Maple, I'm sorry. I feel so rude not going to say hello to them that I just stare at them in anger and in protest of like, you're not Bertha though. Oh. Oh, this is your little over hourly reminder to take a nice stretch, to unclench your jaw, to have a sip of water, to take a deep breath. And thank you all for keeping me company while I go through this nonsense. Truly, truly. But Bertha's going to be worth it. I really do like Bertha. I really, truly do. Back in late 2020, my therapist had introduced me to this book called Burnout by Dr. Emily Nagoski, and does her twin sister have a doctorate as well? I'm just going to say the doctor's Nagoski in case that I'm incorrect. I would rather give them a prestigious title than have them not have their prestigious titles. And Burnout talks about the way that emotions can build up in your body, and that they are biological experiences that we have in our bodies. So it's not like we as a species believe that we are cognitive beings that feel sometimes, when it's the opposite, that we are feeling beings that think sometimes. And one thing that I've had to unlearn is how to complete stress cycles and how to really remove that inner critic from me, like promoting my self-care. And oh, hello Goldie, hello. And there's a part in the book that references Jane Eyre, the novel, with the Mad Woman in the Attic. And if you don't know Jane Eyre, I think that's a Charlotte Bronte book, that the protagonist falls in love with a man who is keeping his invalid wife locked away in the attic, and she screams and she yells, and that's sort of what happens when you are stuck in a constant state of stress and you don't know how to really be kind to yourself. And I don't think this is just a me thing or it's just a lady thing, but we often have that voice in our head that shames us for, not being perfect, not being pretty all the time, not being so self-realized and self-actualized, and all of that stuff. And so one thing that my therapist was like, so the way that you deal with the mad woman in the attic, the way that you deal with the inner critic is that you give them a name. So what is the mad woman in the attic? What's her name? And by that point, I think I had been playing Animal Crossing for a couple of weeks, and I had met Bertha. She was either a campsite villager or she was on a villager hunt, but her name immediately came to my mind. And that's not that I think that Bertha is awful in the game. I mean, I'm searching for her. I'm not trying to punish myself by having Bertha on my island. But when you associate the inner critic with a kind hippo in Animal Crossing, it really does change your mentality and how you reference your perceptions of completing stress cycles and just taking care of yourself. And hello, Emily Budd. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well. I'm very excited. If you have not read the description, we are searching for Bertha in 93 tickets or bust. Like, if we finish our 93 tickets, who we get is who we get. And if you subscribe to the this is a different island. If you subscribe to the channel, you are part of the giveaway for 1 million bells and whatever Nook Miles ticket is available. And what is this island? Oh, wait, who's this? Who's this? Oh, that's not Celia, is it? No, it's Amelia. Anyway. Wow, that's a cool island. I like that design. I don't think I've ever seen a Mystery Island Tour island like that. It must be for collecting insects or something. And Roki, you time travel for all those items. Heck yeah. Bertha's your favorite villager? Yes. Well, Emily, let's bring in that Bertha vibe because oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to finding her. I have been looking forward to the day that I could villager hunt for her, and I was trying to get Chev to leave, but Chev knows that she's got it good on Everkeep. She really does. And Sally was like, Sally, I don't know if people I'm trying to monologue. Stop it. So I don't know if you know who Sally is. Sally is a squirrel that kind of looks like she's high all the time. And I was like thinking she needs to go to Colorado or Washington State. Each island has a .41. Oh, because I have more Nook Miles tickets ahead of me? I hope so. I hope so. Thank you for mathing. I am... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Emily Budd. Much appreciated, much appreciated. That is so wonderful. Yay. And also the subscription button continues to work. Yay. Technology. We are friends. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to giving away 1 million bells and whatever Nook Miles tickets I have available. Truly. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. All right. All right. Boone. Boone, do you not realize that there is some Bertha vibes in the chat right now? You are not helping with that. You are not helping with that. Aw, thank you. I love my character too. I do. I went with like the Indiana Jones pirate vibe because I was just looking for her. I like to dress for villager hunts. And the reason why I have teal hair is because when I moved to Korea, I had recently dyed my hair a vibrant teal color. And so that was like our claim to fame within the school community was one, we were the rabbit people. We had 2 rabbits that came with us, and I had blue hair. So all of the children just referred to me as Miss Blue for like 2 years until I had it all washed out. And yeah, so this character is kind of part of that. Now that would be fun if so apparently on YouTube, once you reach 1,000 subscribers and I guess 4,000 hours of view time, that you can start monetizing your channel. And I'm like, I'd dye my hair blue for that. I would go back to blue. I'd go back to blue for that. But anyway, there's just a lot of really a lot of things to look forward to. Like 100 subscribers is going to be great. 500 subscribers, I'll give away Sanrio items. Like, I'm just super excited. I just love giving away things, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Bertha vibe? Not even gonna say anything. I'm just going to passive-aggressively drink my cup of water with an amazing, I don't know if you can see it. Yep, it's a Mermicorn mug that my mother-in-law gifted me. And so when we had a friend over to play Gloomhaven, which is another game that I am obsessed with. It is a fantastic board game that will take hours to complete scenarios. It's basically like a D&D dungeon crawl, but without kind of the mess with it. And so I offered him tea, and I was like, this is the only cup we have available. He's like, I would be offended if you did not give me that mug. And I was like, I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Emily. I really appreciate it. I just, I've, I've, I've been using YouTube in order to improve my speaking skills because I draw comics for a living, so speaking to people is not something I do regularly. Like in a professional environment. And so I have been using this in order to, one, work on removing fillers from my vocabulary. And I use, like, I do I just, or I feel like, which is great. Using I language is incredibly important to removing any sort of animosity when dealing with confrontation or conflict. But I want to improve speaking, and I want to learn video editing and using YouTube as another platform for just putting myself out there and meeting really lovely people. So, yeah. Money Island, Money Island. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna look at you, give you that side eye, and I'm just gonna leave. I'm not going to get in the way between bonding with you and your Joey. No, no. I am actually also terrified of singing in front of people. I used to be in choir back in when I was in high school, also in middle school. And so me singing with a group of people is fine, but when I have to do solos and things, no. I don't know, maybe one day if it's late enough or I am exhausted enough, uh I'll just randomly burst out into Hamilton vibes. Do I have an island theme? This one, not really. So I can give a tour after the villager hunt, but so Everkeep has a canal, because I can English. It has a canal that goes through the entire island, and the majority of it is laid with brick, and there's some natural theme, and the aesthetic is green, black, and white. So I have a lot of green mums, I have a lot of black flowers and white flowers, and I haven't really given it personality because I was too busy cleaning it up. But I am really liking that. The other island, however, is going to be based off of a European city. And that's also taken me a lot of time. And congrats on the Chinese certificate. Roki, congrats. But what island themes are you all going for? I know that, do I need any theme ideas? And Midge, really? Like, I love hearing about other people's theme ideas, but for Everkeep, I'm just kind of completing it. I'm keeping it as a base design. I don't really have a theme or a core in mind for it, but for old port, which is currently the European city theme, as I've said, I do want to turn it into a more natural winterized version once the spoopy season is done. So, Emily, I think hippo theme is your theme of island. Wow. How many hippos are there? Because I don't think that there's 10 hippos. So, is there a what villagers are you going to fill if there's extra space? That would be really interesting. Like, is it that's really interesting. Because like I would love to see someone do an octopus theme island and just have Zucker and Marina and Octavian just continuously. Ooh, yeah. No, I do like jungles. I do. There's a YouTuber, a lovely dude named Pat on Nintendo Talk that's currently working on a jungle themed island, and his designs are just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Ooh, Norma and Julian. Nice, nice. So, Emily, I have this intention that once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to visit subscriber islands. So, if y'all can help me get to 100 subscribers, I know that's quite a lot. I think I've gotten to, I don't know how many subscribers I've gotten to. Oh, hey, speaking of, I think this is Norma, isn't it? I think this is Norma. Hey girl, we were just talking about you. So I need to, that is a goal of mine, is that once I hit 100 subscribers, I will visit subscriber islands. But can't do it just yet. Can't do it just yet. We're on a mission. We're on a mission to find Bertha. To find Bertha. Oh, woofa. Woofa. Oh wow, we are a little over halfway there, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna be able to do it. As I said, Emily, after I have to reach 100 in order to visit subscribers. That is a goal of the channel. Do, 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 do. But I am really looking forward to visiting other people's islands because the creativity that goes into Animal Crossing, it's even if you aren't terraforming a lot and you're keeping it natural, you're keeping it pretty not basic. I wouldn't say basic about somebody's island, but I mean, I like building things up because I like playing around with the perspective, but when Sir, this is a villager hunt. Sir, you're not Bertha. But the beauty of this game is you can make it as intense with all the shenanigans and just absolutely bananas, or you can just keep it to, I guess, I wouldn't say integrity, but what Nintendo had expected and anticipated the islands to look like before people realized, oh, we have custom designs. Oh, we can put down paths. Oh, we can make this whatever the heck we want. And I have yet to see an island that I didn't like. I mean, there are some islands that I've seen that have been unfinished, but still it's like I know their vision. I see their vision and it's beautiful. Besides, how can you critique somebody's island? Like I Right. Orville, did I in a past life, did I kill the last dodo? Is this why that we're going through this? This purgatory in the bad place. Did I end up in the bad place for, you know, sneezing and not covering my mouth at some point? I feel like that's what happened. And I feel. Mm. Come on, MK, be better, be better, be better. All right. All right. Let's see. That's another. Okay, so after almost a year of playing and having had, I'd have to say, over 40 villagers, so at least 1/10 or over 1/10 of the overall villager population, I have yet to have a hippo, a gorilla, a bird, an ostrich, a mouse, and I think I'm missing one other on my islands. And I haven't done that on purpose. I have not done that on purpose. There's a snooty villager that is designed after a red robin, and it reminds me of like one of my dearest friends, and so I'm just like, I need to have you on my island. It's the principle of the thing. So maybe I'll have her on the restart. That would be cool. Orville, I'm just going to be looking at you and complaining. Why is this loading time so hellish? So hellish. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it, y'all. So, I do like the lions. I do. I think that's Leopold, right? I think it's Leopold, but... And he has I think he has a classroom as his interior, so I'm married to a teacher, so I'm biased. I love anything that has to do with quality education, but... Not even a lady villager, though. Not even a lady villager, though. Cries in Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should have set my resident representative to just cry every single time there's not a Bertha to be found. Oh no! No! I did not mean to click. I was focusing on the fact that I was blurring out of view. Orville, you know what I'm doing. Hello and welcome back, Emily. Hello and welcome back. Oh gosh. Your friend got you in a hippo stuffy? That's awesome. At some point, I would love to commission somebody to make me a Vesta stuffed animal, because Vesta is and continues to be my favorite villager, and I haven't seen her on a villager hunt yet, which is nice because I would be super sad if I saw her, because I would have to walk away from my favorite villager, and that would be awful. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that because of how trollish this stream can be, that it was going to be Vesta, so I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't. But yeah, I definitely want to get a Vesta stuffed animal, and it's so bad that the Animal Crossing merchandise is just almost always top tier, just the cutest stuff. There's a hoodie that I want to get on Etsy that features red that says "Seems Legit" on it. And then there's another one that's like Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it looks like the Star Wars the original Star Wars theme. So definitely want to get some of that, and also a health, like a face mask, an Animal Crossing face mask. Roki, that is a-okay. Don't worry about chatting. I just value your presence. It's okay. You do what you need to do, boo boo. It's fine. It's fine. Speaking of cleaning, at some point I need to clean. So if you've never had a rabbit in your household, they are like the worst roommate. And I don't say that because I don't love my rabbits. I absolutely do. But you clean their enclosures, right? They have their own room. And it's like they have an X pen that allows them to romp around and just be their wonderful fuzzbutt selves. But you clean, and like within a couple of hours, they've decided that the cleaning was not to their standards. And because their enclosure was unclean, they've decided to make it more unclean by like hay just flying everywhere. And so it always looks like I'm effectively neglecting my rabbits, or I'm going, no, I'm really not though. I'm really not. Ugh. So I need to clean. Is basically the TLDR of that story is need to clean the rabbit room, got to there's a bookshelf that I've purchased that needs to be dismantled from the house that we're purchasing it from and then brought into our house. And then there's bathrooms that need to be cleaned, there's stuff that needs to be put away. At some point I need to sit down and figure out scripting for the graphic novel that I'm currently working on, and also just continuing that wonderful merging of all of my online platforms. Do I want to know hippo facts? You know, Emily, because it is a Bertha live stream and we're looking for our dear hippo girl, I would love to know about hippo facts. Absolutely. All right. Can I cheat and not have to go up? Nope. Nope. I have to be disappointed. I have to be disappointed. Yep. Velma. Velma. No. No, though. I want Velma on my island. The fact that she is a lady villager that rocks a beard, like, I support it. I support it. Heck yeah. What I love most about this game is the size distribution. So you have a mouse that is almost 3/4 the size of a of a hippo. So that either means that the hippos are shrunk down to being smaller size and less imposing, or there is quite literally like mice and rabbits and cats that weigh about 100 pounds just walking around like it's no big deal. That weirds me out now that I think about it. Just a little bit. Hello, Zarya! Hello, welcome to the live stream. We are currently villager hunting, and my sanity has gone down 1 peg. Yep. My sanity is slowly disintegrating. Okay. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, not toxic positivity, but happy thoughts. It's okay. It's okay. We have not seen any villagers that truly anger me. We haven't seen Rocket or Bubble, so it's fine. But yeah, Emily, I'm sorry to say that I my second least favorite villager in Animal Crossing is Bubbles, and it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a hippo. In fact, I would probably argue that her design is one of the least problematic villager in the game, but her name is associated with something that's not particularly positive in my life, and so I can't have her on my island. But we haven't seen Rocket, we haven't seen Bubbles, we haven't seen Raymond. That would really upset me. And we haven't seen Vesta. And I love Vesta, but if I see her, I'm just gonna be like, I have to walk away from my favorite villager in order to find Bertha. And Bertha and I are gonna have some words about that. Uh, Aw, I would. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet to offer me a Bertha poster. That would be very sweet. But that would mean that I'd have to open up my island and pause the search, and I'm trying to be as focused as possible because I get so distracted. The fact that I have, you know what, Julia, my dear, I am so happy to see you. Truly, truly. Oh my gosh. Because it's Pride and because Julia has male peacock colorations and is a lady villager, I support it. I absolutely support it. So also happy Pride, friends of the LGBT community. I wish that, it was understood globally and in every heart of every person that our rights are human rights, and I wish that it wasn't a dangerous place, particularly for trans people, particularly for trans people of the Black and Brown communities. But uh, Emily, when am I done? I I'm done when I finish 93 tickets, and I'm not gonna lie, my dear. I'm not gonna lie. I may crash. I may crash. But as I said, I'm not opening up my island or visiting subscriber islands until I hit 100. So that's kind of the the goal. That's the goal. Uh, All right. Hippo vibes, hippo vibes. Let's do this. Let's do this. Leopold, you're on OE, aren't ya? You're on outdoor ed. This is why you're here and why your students are missing, because it's survival. Oh my gosh. I really hope I get her too. I really hope I get her. It's either, so this is the Amiibo number villager hunt challenge, right? So Bertha's Amiibo number is 93. So I'm using 93 Nook Miles tickets to find her. However, instead of my search for Eunice, which continued after finishing those Nook Mile tickets, I I'm going to take whatever, it's either the 93rd villager or it's Bertha. So, so, yeah, yeah. But it's okay because regardless, the 1 million bell giveaway is still going to happen to for subscribers. Like that's still regardless. I was kind of hoping to have Nook Miles tickets to give, so whatever Nook Miles tickets I had left over would be what I gave to the winner. So we'll see. Orville, you're way too perky. It's way too early in the morning for your perk, friend. Mm-mm. Does his face look happy to be stuck in the bad place? I'm not. And ooh, more apples. More apples. Ooh, apples sound really good right about now, actually. Okay, so I am being too mean about this. Phoebe is lovely because one, she's a phoenix, and phoenixes are awesome, and also her her interior, her house interior, when she's not a starter villager, is a literal hellscape. It's literally lava, and I love it. Oof. Ah. Okay. When's the last time that I've checked? Oh wow, we're down to the wire. We're down to the wire. We are more than halfway done. We're more than halfway done. And we are making incredible time. Incredible time. This is what happens when I don't get distracted. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm literally going to chop some trees and catch some bees. And it's not bees, it's wasps. One's a fluff. The other is a pollinator and also a murderer. No, actually, wasps are great pollinators and they are very important to the environment. So I know that like the Japanese wasps are terrifying and they're huge, but there are more pollinators than just bees on this planet, and we need to protect all of them. Okay. It's still wasps though. Okay, so who's here? Oh, we got both the robots. We got Ribot. That's awesome. Okay. I'm slightly more positive about this. I would love to have Ribot or Sprocket on Old Port at some point because they would make great mechanics, right? There's just some villagers that they say something and then you hyper fixate on the sentence that they've stated. And you want to make it happen. So for example, I have Eloise on the other island and she had asked me like what I like to do, and so I talked about painting. And she said, "Oh, I'm also a painter and I love and it's really great to, put stuff on canvases and do sculpture." And I'm going, "We're going to give you a pottery workshop." Yep. And Hopper had talked about liking umbrellas, and so there was a point where I was just gifting him umbrellas every single day. Because when a villager says something that's unique, I'm going to hyperfixate on it and make sure that I focus on it. Oh, Emily. Emily, I already found Judy. Judy was early. So, and to answer your question, I left her on the island to survive. So I found Judy. If I find Raymond, I'm going to be very upset. What do I write? I am a comic artist. I make web comics. And I have 3 projects that I'm currently working on, 2 of which are Patreon exclusive, but the one that's public and that I'm currently taking a break on is called Sea Legs. So if you Google Sea Legs comic, and there's 2 that unfortunately show up because there's a person that started their comic within weeks of mine, and we both had the same name. So oh, is this Pecan? Hello, Pecan. Bonjour. Hello, hello. Or I guess she's wearing a German frock. But anyway, so yeah, I draw comics. And if you go onto the channel's home screen and you see the banner that says like the Artsy Gamer, there is a link tree that I have like all of my work that's available. I I always feel really bad because I know that there's at least a 20-second delay between my live stream and the chat. So I always feel bad that someone's asked me a question and I feel like I miss it. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't do it on purpose. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring your question. It's just technology. Yes, thank you, Mr. Mod. I appreciate it. Yes, links to my webcomics are in the descriptions. Thank you. Thank you. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Look at those guns. Look at those guns. The only guns that should be allowed on a stream. Oh, thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. I've been drawing sea legs since like 2016, so the artwork is it's a bit rough, at least in my opinion, and I think it's a bit rough in a lot of other people's opinion. But I found a style late last year that I fell in love with. It's the style that I'm using to draw my graphic novel, and I've just incorporated it to all my other projects. Now, who is here? I don't understand this algorithm. I do not understand why there's repeats, because like it's expensive to travel DAL. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Bertha vibes. Bertha vibes. Come to me. Come to me. I need Bertha, you will be very much loved, I promise. I promise. Like, there's no shenanigans on Everkeep. There's shenanigans on Oldport, but it's not on Everkeep. It's a very, very unproblematic, non-dramatic island. People are just living their best life. And once Vivian gives me her photo, I'm going to Amiibo her out for Anka, and Anka's going to run the spa. So it's like there's a literal spa on this island. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Oof. Oof. Wilbur, you're way too awake. Stop it. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of important for him to... Is that Pico? That's Pico. Goodbye, darling. Man, I'm just leaving all of the cubs here, and so the cubs just read really young to me, so I feel like I'm leaving a child in the woods to survive by themselves, but that's okay. This is Animal Crossing. Emily, do I stream every day? I do not. I stream once a week. I am working up to doing it twice a week, but I also have other responsibilities because, as I said, I'm working to build a career in drawing comics, and so streaming is more of a hobby that I hope to slightly monetize at some point, but this is really just something fun, and I have been striving to do 1 to 2 streams a week plus 1 video, but last week I wasn't able to put up my video because life, shenanigans. I am all packed. I have the backpack and the roller and the hat. Do you not see that I am dressed for the occasion? We've gone through this over 40 times. Why do you ask me what you already know the answer to? But I will say the Dodo Airlines logo is top-notch advertising. It is a great logo. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Can I see who's here? Making me do this work, which will undoubtedly disappoint me. Goose! Goose, buddy! Oh my goodness. I like Goose. He just looks like such a, no. I don't like him that much. Come on, go back down. Goose. buddy. No, I don't want to keep talking to you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Mm-mm. Hey, Roki, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, we just said goodbye to Goose. We said hello, goodbye. Oh, thank you so much, Gem B, for subscribing. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the channel, my friend. It is good to have you. It is good to have you. Okay, so let's continue on with the shenanigans. I know, I've left Goose. I've left Goose by himself, by his lonesome, to just be awesome by himself, yes. That's like some philosophical thing. It's like, if you are alone and awesome in the woods, does anyone else know? It's kind of like if the tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? Of course it does. You're awesome regardless. You don't need no outside approval for your awesomeness. You're just awesome because. But yeah, on the Amanda files, oh, her goose is so problematic, and I live to see it. It's so great. I'm not even a dramatic person in the sense that I don't watch reality TV. I don't like drama in media, but the way that she portrays her island is amazing. So if you have not seen the Amanda Files, I highly recommend it. I know. Let's find Rooney. Okay, so another fun fact. Both Goose and Rooney, I think Rooney is still on Amanda's island, but I'm getting the feeling that it's similar to like your phone, where if you are searching for things, it almost seems like your phone is listening to you. I feel like Nintendo is listening to me. Like I'm talking about something and I'm manifesting other people's island villagers. Hi, just Gem19 or Gem. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I'm really loving the fact that the YouTube community is just fantastic. Roki, you were planning in the later future to go to Japan and then study. Are you also going to Korea? Let me see. Yeah. So I will tell you that I am a bad expat and I don't know any Korean, and I've been here for nearly half a decade, which is problematic. This is definitely not something I recommend, because in the other countries that I've lived in, with the exception of Malta, that their second native language is English, so I was able to navigate it just fine. That living in Italy, living in Sweden, I learned the language and promptly forgot all of it when I left. But Korea, like the Korean language, I just can't get it. I think it has to do with the fact the written language is not romantic, and so it has totally different characters than what I'm used to. But do I know Korean money? The Korean won? Yeah, I do. Aw, thank you, Emily. Thank you. And Portia is... Is that a shark? Okay, so I know I said friends, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but I have to collect. I have to get the shark. It is important. It is importante. Come on. No! I wasted time and I lost. Ow. And I hit my poor hand. Oh no. Help you on Korean money. So, the Korean won is broken down to, I think, in 1,000. So, 1,001 effectively is slightly less than the US American dollar. And the way that my husband and I just like do the conversion is just we convert it from 1,000 to 1. and it just means that we save a few cents. But yeah, so 5 million won is $5,000, and I have yet to see the 1 cent be used beyond the 100 and 500, and the 100 and 500 are typically used for loose change. Um, the 100 is used for when you go shopping and you're using, like, you need to click to get the shopping cart. Man, I lost the shark, and it was the only time that I got distracted. The only time in this stream that I got distracted. I avoided talking to the villagers. I didn't get the DIYs, but no, no, I missed the shark. That's one thing that I've been really looking forward to with June, July, and August is getting the sharks, because I started playing in October. So all of the summer stuff I don't have. And I finally was able to fill the big river fish in the aquarium, because for the longest time it was just this empty, sad enclosure in the museum, and now I finally have like the Dorado, the piranhas, and hello Cookie, goodbye Cookie, and it just this is what happens. Aw, Emily, thank you, thank you. Well, fingers crossed. At some point, I would like to try my luck again at going to comic book conventions. And I went to I tabled at a comic convention in Korea the first year that we were here, which was a mistake in my part because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, but I would love to meet people. You know, like just people that I don't know. And it's just it's really cool that I'm connected with people that I talk to on the internet, which, back in the 90s was a big deal to my parents with online safety. I don't know if it's the same now, because we're so interconnected with technology at this point that it's really hard to determine what's safe anymore. But for the most part, the way that I break it down is the majority of people are good, decent human beings, and they're doing the best that they can with the resources they have available to them. That's something that I learned from my therapist, and also because of Bertha. But okay, Bertha, Bertha, Bertha. Oh, I need to not be distracted. I do have an Instagram, so on my Jerry, my bae, hello. I do have an Instagram. So as mentioned previously on my link tree and also the description actually in this video, I can be found both on Twitter and Instagram. So you just gotta follow the link. Follow the link. Oh my goodness. I turned down Cherry. I just realized that I turned down one of the most interesting villagers in the game. Bertha, my dear, my dear. Oh, we're down to 33. Oh my gosh. Roki, if it makes you feel any better, I still don't understand the Japanese yen. I still don't. Okay. To be honest, I hope we enter a post-scarcity economy globally, and just like money is irrelevant. It's just what can be provided to the people regularly, like healthcare and education. Well, awesome. Thank you, Emily. I would appreciate the follow. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. Oh man. Oh. Well, we're doing great. We're making fantastic time. Regardless, we're going to finish within the next hour or so. And then if we find Bertha, that means that I can do my giveaway. You are not Bertha. Don't give me that side eye. Don't give me that side eye. You know what you did. No. You are not Bertha. Well, Emily, I'm sure that you are very lovely. So yes, I will, gosh. The repeats is what gets to me. It's not that I'm seeing villagers that aren't Bertha. It's the fact that I've seen multiple villagers multiple times. Like, I've seen Leopold twice. Is her name Pango? I think her name's Pango. I've seen Pango at least twice. Ugh. I've seen Portia twice. No, I don't want to visit somebody. Not yet. Not yet. Not until we finish. Oh, so as I've said about visiting other people's islands, Emily, so there is the subscribers can, put up for a giveaway, and I will be giving away 1 million bells and whatever Nook Miles tickets I have left over for this hunt if we find Bertha within 93 tickets. Oh no, Roki, now I'm hungry for bean paste. Look what you did. Look what you did. Now I'm hungry. Oh, so something I want to make. I want to figure out how to make mochi dumplings that have bean paste in it. Portia looks like your dog. Is your dog a Dalmatian? I have never met a Dalmatian in real life. I've met other dogs, but no Dalmatians. No Dalmatians. So, when we finish, I'll give you the instructions in a hot minute. But Flora, hello Flora. Okay. Well, because it's the summer, I do need this. But Flora, you continue being your lovely self. Yeah, so oh man, I'm getting hungry. I want to make mochi, and we have a tube. So what I have learned in living in Korea is that there's not just one type of tofu. There are different textures and different uses for the different firmness levels of pressing tofu. And so there is a tofu that we have in our fridge that is in a tube, because it's a soft tofu that I guess you break into pieces and you put into soup, and I've never done that before. So at some point, I may make it for lunch. I may do that. It is it's a cloudy day, so, but I definitely am getting hungry because of the bean paste comment. She's she's a tripod pup? That's awesome. That's awesome. Tripod animals are quite, I'm sad by the idea that they've had to amputate their limbs, but the fact that we don't give animals the credit that they deserve about being survivors. So, in a slightly less than happy topic, my 2 rabbits were abandoned outside on 2 different occasions, not by me, but I rescued Cube. I didn't rescue Cube. I rescued Bran from, I didn't rescue him, but I adopted him from a rescue and in Maryland in the United States, and brought him over to Italy and then Korea. And he was a bonded pair with his sibling or another rabbit that was rescued with him, and Teague unfortunately died when we arrived a few months into our stay here. And thank you. Yeah, no, it was really sad that Teague had passed away, but we adopted Andra, who was abandoned in a parking lot here, and she's she's one of the sweetest rabbits I've ever met, and I've met quite a few rabbits. They're kind of great, but there's something very resilient about animals, and I think that anyone who believes that animals are just, they're just here to serve man, I find that to be incredibly untrue, because there's just something about how persevering they are, So, but yeah, no, I love my rabbits. They are incredible creatures. This is probably the last duo of rabbits that we're going to have, because just their deaths are very heartbreaking. But yeah, but I'm really glad that your pit bull has been a persevering pup. And Hans, you are the second one of two the gorillas that I actually like. We also saw Boone, but we saw Bigfoot. We saw the Yeti. Yep. Uh, Wilbur. Wilbur, you're giving me quality Mystery Island tours, okay? I'm not I used to start hitting Wilbur with the net at some point, because I was just like, we're doing this? You're really putting me through this purgatory? Really? But no. Wilbur is great. He deserves a vacation. I would love to have I would love to have a dodo villager. That would be fun. Because I know Wilbur and Orville are based off of the Wright brothers, right? And so it'd be cool if there was like the third Wright brother that history has completely overlooked. And he is one of the villagers. That would be cool. But I guess it wouldn't make sense, because then Label or Labelle would no, she goes by Label now, right? Is it Label, not Labelle? And that means that she would be able to be a villager, and it's okay. I don't need you on my island, Labelle. Label. Do I have Nookazon? I absolutely do have Nookazon. Oh, actually, that would probably be... Oh no, I wouldn't want to put a giveaway on through that. That wouldn't be good for the subscribers who don't. I've literally seen you. Is this Quilson? I'm not even gonna ask. I don't need to know your name. Mm-mm. Nope, we're getting distracted, and I can't be distracted. Oh my gosh. All right, Wilbur. My annoyance level is just like, eh, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Hmm. Bertha, honey, I know you're going to be worth it. I'm manifesting you, and you're going to be lovely. But I swear to Nintendo that if you ask to leave within 2 weeks of getting onto my island, it's not going to be a good day for you. I'm going to cry. Okay. Sure. Have you eaten anyone lately? Does Amanda know where you are? I will never unsee the cannibal side of Sherb. I will never unsee the cultist side of Winnie. It's part of the Animal Crossing lore at this point. So I have seen three villagers that don't have amiibos. I've seen Megan, I've seen Judy, and I've seen Sherb. And yet, for some reason, we have yet to find Bertha. Despite me acting like the curmudgeon, though, I do enjoy villager hunting to some degree. It does become kind of addicting, though, just a little bit. So when I was searching for Eunice, and it took me 225 tickets before I gave up and just went on to Nookazon. And at some point, I just had to limit my search to 10 Nook Miles tickets a day because I would just fixate on trying to find her. And no, I have not found a hippo. The last time that I found a hippo was during another villager hunt. I think that was when I was just trying to find a snooty villager. And I found hippo. Elise. At least it's not Simon, okay? Like, the fact that I saw Simon 3 times, it's like, give me another monkey. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. There are so many species that I haven't even seen on this villager hunt. Wait, who haven't I seen on? I haven't seen, no, I've seen a frog. I haven't seen a hippo. I haven't seen a hippo. I haven't seen a rhino. I haven't seen an elephant. I haven't seen... Oh man, I'm having to think while being on autopilot. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, it's turning out like the Eunice hunt. Yes, I know, I know. I'm not tired of film. I'm just tired. So I, I, you probably joined the stream after I talked about it, but one of my friends had purchased Resident Evil: The Village. This is a completely different genre of Animal Crossing until you visit islands that are, you know, shenanigans focused, but Resident Evil was the franchise that I developed a zombie phobia, and and I've slowly gotten over it, and I've actually gotten really into the horror genre in comics and in games because they're just fascinating to me as like in the mechanics of it. That if someone can develop that scare factor, that just means that they're a genius, right? So, uh, I I went to bed a little bit later than I had wanted, and oh, look, an elephant. We were just talking about the fact that I had not seen an elephant. So I was up late because I am the sort of person that needs some downtime before going to sleep, and we had a relatively active evening visiting. A friend had come over for a bit to have some tea, and I just didn't go to bed until about 1 in the morning, and then I woke up at 6 in the morning. So I'm a bit tired, but not about this stream. I'm going to finish this stream, and then I'm going to eat a thing, and then I'm going to figure out what cleaning I have to do. Resident Evil 2 Remake is lovely. The game or the movie? Because the way that I was introduced to Resident Evil was in college. There were these, oh, I've already said this, but like, I was introduced to the Resident Evil franchise by watching Resident Evil 3. And so since then, I developed not only the severe fear of zombies, but I had reoccurring nightmares almost every night about zombies. And it took me quite a while to not be afraid of zombies. Like, I like Zombieland. That's probably the only zombie franchise I like. But Yeah, and if I run out of tickets, Emily, that's just the 93rd Nook Miles ticket villager is the one that I take home. So it can be awesome or it can be awful. It depends. It depends. But then we'll hello, Allie. um but regardless, there's still going to be the 1 million belt giveaway. So that's not going to change. That's not gonna change. I've been working the stock market and getting all of those turnips, so I figured that I should keep myself humble and gift a bit of my riches to other people, because what's the point of Animal Crossing if it's not kindness, right? What's the point? I wanna fly. I hope so. I hope that seeing Allie and I think who is the who is the crocodile? It's a cranky crocodile that looks like a submarine. I don't know. I don't know his name. We saw him early in the stream. So we have seen crocodiles and all that stuff. So what do I do when I work in Korea? So I draw comics. That's the thing I do. But my visa is a spousal visa. So I live here with my husband. He's an international teacher. And so there's a lot of visa shenanigans where unless I'm sponsored by a company that I can't work, but we're fine. We're fine. It's not Boots, it's not Sly, and Rowan. Decidedly not a hippo. Decidedly not a hippo. Getting some notifications on the phone. Why though? Why though? Oh. Oh, it's just notifications of local cases of COVID, you know. That's in Korean that I can't read or translate with Google Translate because I don't know. So another new weird thing in Korea is that Koreans love advertisements. They love sending advertisements on phones. And no, my husband does not know Korean. He knows a little bit of Italian and French, but he does not know Korean. And they like to put advertisements for items and things as like JPEGs and PNG files, so you can't translate the characters just by like copy pasting the Korean and putting it into Google Translate. So you either have to scan it with your camera phone for Google Translate to read it that way. But if you try to do a live translate, it becomes very funny. So scanning it and then taking a photo, or taking a photo then scanning, it yields better results. You can hand me French fries through the screen. Actually, French fries sound delicious, and now I'm getting hungry. No. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Korea has been very kind to us for sure. There's a lot of things that I'm still having to work through, but Hans, this is not the right season for you. You are quite literally a yeti. It is winter in the southern hemisphere almost. Hans. So how do we do it? That's a very good question, actually. How do we do it? I think it's ultimately most societies, and if not all societies, I don't want to make the generalized claim, but the the hope and goal of interacting with anybody in the world is having an established communication and connection. And so living in Korea, we use Google Translate on our phones a lot, and we have apps that kind of help us with navigating public transportation. And I we typically go to like doctors, for example, that know English very well. But I will say it is kind of a personal shame that we don't know Korean like I feel is important when you're living in a country for a long period of time. But again, it's just learning Korean has been downright impossible for me. But also, I haven't tried since the first year, so. But yeah, no, I do feel like if you are going to be living in a country where English or your native language isn't readily spoken, that it is important to at least know how to read the symbols and to be slightly conversational in order to get around. But for the most part, uh, for the most part, Koreans are willing to work with you with Google Translate. So, are you serious? Antonio, you were supposed to be on the other island. We've already had this discussion. Okay, now I'm officially mad. I'm officially mad. Yep. First it was Bob, now it's Antonio. This is the most cursed stream. The most cursed stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing it wasn't Besta because I try really hard to not curse on this stream. And it's not like this stream is made for kids or anything, but I try to like, uh-oh. What? What? Why is it not? Oh, it's my chair. It's like I would be mad. Oof, I'm gonna move in. No, I can't take him. I can't take him. I can't. Do I like Korea? Do I like Korea? I do. I do. I there are some things about other countries that I've lived in that I miss. Like Korea's Korea's flavor palette is broken down to one particular kind of spicy, salty, savory, and sweet. Weirdly enough, they like to put sugar in everything that's not Korean, and even then, there are parts of the Korean cuisine that are just sweet to my taste buds. But Korea has the best healthcare that I've ever experienced in the world. It is known for its medical tourism. Oh gosh, I've had two major surgeries, three major surgeries in this country, and if it had been stateside, we would have absolutely been financially in trouble. Um, I've had seven rather invasive medical procedures here in total, and it's the best that I've ever experienced. So I I do like it. I also like their public transportation, despite how hectic it can get. Stella, hey look, there's a sheep. We find okay, so that was the other thing. We didn't see a sheep until this point, and Stella. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you all. Gather around, children. I'm gonna tell you the story about hunting for Eunice. I so I did an Amiibo number villager hunt challenge for for Eunice and promptly failed. And the ticket after the literal like the so her Amiibo number is 81. So the 82nd Nook Miles ticket was Stella. And that was the first time I saw a sheep in that entire thing. And would I ever like to visit Japan one day? Yes, I would. I absolutely would. I would like to have some ramen. Truly, I want to go to a ramen shop and have some ramen. And it's that's also a very sad thing is we have been working on being financially like budgeting and being an adult, being a responsible adult and just saving money. So we haven't really traveled since we've been in Korea, and I haven't. The only time that I've been to Japan is for a layover that lasted 45 minutes. So we do have Etoile. Etoile? 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 Is that how you pronounce French? I can't French. I can't. I can Espanol, sort of. I used to I used to speak Spanish a lot better, and I used to be conversational in Italian, but not anymore. Alas. But yes, I can always if I don't like the person and wow, my green screen is just like trying to threaten that there's a life behind the green screen. Hello, Zion Cage. Hello. Hello. How many more tickets? And I already see in the corner. You see that side eye? You see that side eye? You see that side eye? That's Opal. Opal was the snooty elephant that I was kind of hoping for, but I got Eloise, and oh my gosh. Anyways, Ion Cage, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope that the previous stream was just as enjoyable as this level of shenanigans. We haven't even seen a hippo yet, and we're down to 19. Oh no. If you need my permission to raid, you're more than welcome to. Just be kind, be friendly, and just have a fun time. Whoa, there's a lot of different raids going on. Wow. Wow, 2 raids. 2 raids to battle, only 1 raid will survive. Alright, I will wait with bated breath. But we are down to the teens. We've been doing this since like 8:30 well, 8:15 in the morning. And hello, new subscriber, Halo Smith. Thank you so much for the subscription. You were awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And my green screen is like, oh, let's like show them your office. And I'm like, no though, but no though. This is redonkulous. Redonkulous. I think it should be illegal. It should be illegal in Animal Crossing to have repeats when you haven't seen anyone. Like, ooh, you made yourself beef with potato. Oh, stop making me hungry. I'm vegetarian, Roki, and that's making me hungry. Rude. I'm gonna have a tofu soup, methinks. I also, okay, in living in Korea, there's a lot of different foods that I grew up seeing because I'm from Virginia, the United States originally. And in Virginia, Northern Virginia, is one of the largest Korean populations in America. And so H Mart's really like prominent. I used to go to international markets all the time because that is the best way to save money when it comes to buying food. And I did not realize how much seaweed I would put in my life. Oh, Roki, don't worry about it. I do not shame people for eating meat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm really just, I'm messing with you. You're totally fine. It's okay. But there's all these different types of seaweed and all these different uses that I've never known, with the exception of like wrapping, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My Korean cred. Oh my gosh. Gimbap, thank you. Oh wow, my brain, my brain. So like, gimbap is kind of like a larger, in my opinion, kind of a better version of. Also, Zion Cage, thank you for subscribing. I'm not mad that you subscribed, not in the slightest. And hi Diane, welcome, welcome, and hi Pastel Bunny, welcome back, welcome back. Hi Raiders, welcome to this stream. I am currently angry that I am still not seeing villagers I haven't seen before. What am I making for dinner? Well, fun fact, I live in the future, so today it's Monday and it's 10:45 a.m. So what am I making for food? Probably a tofu soup. I know, right? Like just Bertha vibes, my friends. Bertha. And Diane, thank you for the raid. Thank you for being part of such a glorious experience. I am so happy. Raids are awesome. All right, so what is this? What is this? All right, just a reminder, my friends, that once we finish the 93 Nook Miles tickets, that I plan on giving away 1 million bells to subscribers that play Animal Crossing. I'm sorry I don't have anything for non-Animal Crossing players. And depending on if we find Bertha before that point, I'll just give the Nook Miles tickets left over, and you just put in your the dodo code, and I'll pick a person to visit. Ah, gosh, gosh, oh man. This shouldn't be difficult. This shouldn't be difficult. There's only 387 plus the Sanrio villagers. The probability should be forever in my favor, and yet it isn't. Oh, Cyan Cage, don't worry about it. It's okay. Hello, Rodeo. Hello. It's all right. Yeah. No, I appreciate any sort of love. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was the thought that counts. It's okay. How do raids work? How do raids, can you, so this is, I'm going to show my old curmudgeon. I think I understand what a raid is. Is it like after one stream, is it the streamer that goes on to, like that encourages another raid? Like how does that work? All right. It's okay, Halo Smith. It's all right. It's all right. Are you all Animal Crossing streamers? Also, I love supporting other streamers, and I give full permission that if there are people who do not follow you on your YouTube, to please put your link in the chat. Highly, like, I always want to support other streamers regardless, so you're welcome to do that. All right. Okay. Tybalt. Goodbye, Tybalt. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love meeting new Animal Crossing streamers. That's awesome. All right, all right. We are down to 15 Nook Miles tickets. We're down to 15 Nook Miles tickets. That is the reality. We had 93. We had 93. No hippos. What is this game? What is this game? But yes, I want to see your YouTube channels, please and thank you. Support all platforms. All right, all right. All right. We're going to do. Yep. Ugh. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not do it. Nope. Let's go. Let's go back. Yep. You know that meme where, with the Titanic, it's like, it's been 80 something long years. That's how I feel. It's been 80 something Nook Miles tickets long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tang Hulu. I'm going to be super honest with you, Roki. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to like do ASMR, burp functions. Sorry about that if you heard. So my claim to fame was that I've made my own kimchi by myself. And what else have I made? There is, oh, if there is this soup that is like it is, I don't know how to describe it. It's typically made with beef, but you can make it with like mushrooms or a meat replacement, and it is so good. There's like glass noodles, and I'm making myself hungry. I should stop doing this to myself. Don't do this to yourself. Okay. All right. Sucker. I know that we were talking about Asian delicacies. I know that we were talking about Asian delicacies, but not today. This is the third time. This is the third time we've seen Zucker. It's like he can't get a hint. He can't get a hint. I think I need to I think I need a restraining order. There are certain villagers where I worry that they're seeing me on all these islands and they're like, is she stalking us? And I'm like, I'm not though. I am literally at the whims of these two extinct birds that think it's hilarious to just drop me off on a freaking island that they're like, oh yeah, no, this is nice. And oh, you've seen this person about 4 times. Oh, are they calling the cops? They probably are. We should probably get going. This is... Orville, you could help me by not turning me into a criminal by accident. I would like to not have multiple restraining orders, please and thank you. Yeah, I know. Roki is putting all of the food vibes into the chat. So, goodness gracious. Oh, and I know, gosh, I'm so awful. I'm sorry. If you have pronouns that you would like to be referred to as, because I was worried that I was about to call Roki a pronoun that wasn't theirs, please let me know if your pronouns are, he, him, she, her, they, them, anything in between, and I will do so accordingly. And Halo, thank you so much for coming to this stream. Have a great day. Thank you for the subscription and good luck on your channel. Because we respect pronouns on this channel. And Chief, por qué? Why though? Gosh. Yes, bye you guys. Good night. Okay, Roki's he, him. We have another they, them in the chat. Hi, Emily. That's awesome. Okay. I go by they, she, so it doesn't matter to me. And yes, goodbye. Goodbye, Halo. All right. Oh no, I don't like this. I really don't like this. But we're making incredible time. Thank you, Halo. Thank you. Well, regardless, one of the subscribers in the chat will win 1,000,000 bells, regardless if I get Bertha or not. So Halo is she, and you are him, and Diana, no clue. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. I really appreciate it. I need to be better about that, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. When will I pick? I will pick after the villager hunt. Yep. All right. All right. So can we talk about I support the gents who wear makeup. I do. Like, makeup, skirts should be for everybody. But this blush, this orange blush right here, and the lighter than skin tone lipstick, my dude, you need some quality spa care, my dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so the subscription giveaway, what's going to happen is I'm going to either get Bertha or get the 93rd Nook Miles Ticket Villager, whichever one comes first, and I hope it's Bertha. I hope it's Bertha. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm a little worried about doing this because I would hate for shenanigans to happen on your island, but I would like to have a I want people to put in their dodo codes, and what I'm going to do is I need to figure out how to I may have to remove my switch in order to do like the be right back, and then I'll fly over to somebody's island, and then if with your permission I will do the flyover and visit the island and do the drop off. So man, the gorillas were done dirty though. With the exception of Rilla, who I do actually like. I like her design a lot. And I do like Hans and I do like Boone. But the lady gorillas were just not done well. They were not done well. All right. All right. We're just gonna do this every time because that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And do we have Bertha? No. We have a Yuka. Is that Yuka? Yuka, not Yuki. Yuka. Okay. Well, oh, we got a koala. We got our first koala of the stream. And I don't know. I don't need to celebrate by going to talk to her. No, thank you. Oh my gosh. I should do a role names. Roki, can you explain to me what that is? Because I don't quite know what that is. I don't quite know what that is. Additionally, oh no, I didn't really like. I should have probably prepared this better, but I could also do a quick, like, I don't know, a Google Doc and just pick by random, like do a spreadsheet. My husband my husband creates spreadsheets for various games, and so he is like top-notch spreadsheet maker. Zion Cage, could I give you a tip about allowing people with dodo codes in chat? That new ends well. What happened as your stream gets bigger? You get trolls and they constantly leave the island. Oh, I mean, I would appreciate tips. Like, this is my first giveaway ever, so I just thought that it would be a nice way to end the stream. And yeah, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We may have to have the person close the airport after I get there. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, the wheel's name. The wheel's name? Again, Roki, I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. I am an old curmudgeon streamer. You know, I... So, this is our second koala. This game. Oh, you meant that it never ends well? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I still absolutely want to do a giveaway, and who knows, maybe I'm assuming that everyone has Discord, right? That everyone has a Discord. Maybe what I can do is I can have them send me their dodo codes through Discord. Oh, is it an app, Roki? Is that what you're talking about? If it makes you feel any better, right? Like, it's late for you. I'm functioning on 4 hours of sleep, so the fact that all of our language capabilities is probably decreased by 20%, that's a camaraderie in and of itself, though. Do I have a net? I do not have a Streamlabs bot as of yet. As of yet. I do have Streamlabs, though, as of last week. Is there a Streamlabs bot that that allows for giveaways? Because that would be awesome. I literally have your Amiibo. I literally have your phone number. You are in my contact list. I don't appreciate this at all. No, no. There was a point when I was villager hunting that I saw Anka 3 times. And I'm going, Anka, Bubby, I have your Amiibo. You've been on my island. You know that I'm good for a good time. You know, you'll have all the space in the world. You'll be treated like the literal queen that you are. And yet, you're being a cat right now. You're being an absolute troll. Use the cloud bot. Okay. All right. All right. Well, if that's not going to be weird, I can just like I can open up Streamlabs after the 93rd and try to set that up. I can try that. Yeah. Freaking Anka, man. Anka is such a cat. Like, she's okay. You know those cats that know that you don't want them in your vicinity, and so they take extra special attention to love on you? It's kind of like, I'm a cat person and I absolutely love cats, but there are people who are either really allergic to cats or just are not a fan of cats, and yet the cats pick up on that and they're like, oh no, no, you're in my place now, and you are going to love on me, and you're going to let me rub my pheromones and my hair all over you because you're mine now. And that's how I feel whenever I see Anka. That's how I feel every single time. Okay. What an interesting individual. Interesting. That was Chester, wasn't it? The pink panda that no the pink and black panda, because there's the pink and what Pinky is the pink and white panda, and Chester's mouth is just like not the Streamlabs client, use the Streamlabs CloudBot. Okay. Okay. All right. I will tinker with it at some point. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I know I talk a big game about shenanigans and everything being bananas, but sometimes I would just like to have that one Nook Miles ticket. It's like, yeah, here you go. I think what happened was I got the attention of the Nintendo gods, the Nintendo algorithm, the deity that defines the game. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd be disappointed if I found Eunice and 10 tickets. And then, you know, I didn't find Eunice and 225 tickets. That's what happened. And so now I have eaten that humble pie and I'm just like, no, I just want Bertha. I just want Bertha. This is ridiculous. I do have a mod. I do. It's my hubby. I do want more mods, but as I said, I'm such a small streamer right now that I kind of want to wait until... Rodeo, are you serious? Buddy, how'd you even get up there? You were literally 3 islands ago, 4 islands ago, whatever, but... Oh! Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. Oh my gosh. We're playing Overcooked All You Can Eat on Friday. I don't have it, unfortunately. Let's see, which games do I have on my Switch? I have Animal Crossing. I also have Ring Fit Adventure, and I think I have like with the online subscription, you can like play any of the NES games. So I have that, and my hubs on his Switch has Animal Crossing, so that's where my second island is. And he has Fire Emblem, the 3 houses, and he has another game. Doesn't he? I thought he had the other game. I don't remember. Oh no, I agree. So, as I said, my husband is my only mod right now. I wanted to wait. As I said, like I have channel goals, right? So when I meet 100 subscribers, I will visit subscriber islands. I'll do that for a stream. And I'll also feature my rabbits on the channel. And then when I hit 500, I'm going to do Sanrio item giveaways and maybe more mods, I don't know. And then once I get to 1,000, because that's when you can monetize YouTube, I believe. Like, it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewing, I guess. I don't know. But I'll know. I'll do something special during that time. I'll do special, something like that. Haven't gotten there. All right. This is Bertha. We are putting it out. We're manifesting Bertha. Yes, Scion Cage, I have 2 rabbits. Kid Cat. What? This is the first time I've ever seen Kid Cat. Like, he exists. He freaking exists. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, what a waste of a ticket. But man, what a waste of a ticket. That was awesome. Well, we got our first cat of the entire stream. But yes, I have 2 rabbits. Yep. Yeah. I think I average about 4 or 5 subscribers per live stream, I think. So I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. Bum, ba, bum, bum. I'm sorry that I found your dream villager, Roki, and I'm sorry that I just threw him away. I'm sorry. Yep. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry about people being awful, Zion. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry that you're down to 3. I currently have 2. Bran is Opal, Opal, Opal. You glorious green elephant. I have 2 rabbits. Bran is 6, and Andra is 4 at this point. Um, but yeah, there are just some people that, you know, should step on a Lego a couple of times. That's my new my not my new reaction to things, but I try really hard to not be mean or petty. And so the one thing that I say is like, well, they can go step on a Lego for eternity. Because it is actually mean when you think about it, because stepping on Legos is kind of the worst thing to for your feet to deal with. But that's mostly my thing. It's like not so nice people can go step on Legos. I know. Opal just like, God, these are some thirsty animals, let me tell you. Like, get a hint. We're looking for Bertha. It would be awesome. It would be awesome for like just just Bertha on the 93rd ticket. Like it's very unlikely that we're going to get Bertha at this point. I've accepted this. I've accepted my fate of being Bertha-less. Yeah, yeah. All right. You are cute though. You are cute. I can't be angry at that face. It's not their fault that they're not Bertha. It's not their fault. That's awful. This is awful. And I also have like I have a lost item. Oh well, that is definitely Rory's book. Extreme exercises, emphasizing on the X. Jesus. Goodness. Oh man. All right. We're down to 3. It's the final wire, friends. It's the final wire. This live stream is drawing to a close. But I'm really excited that I had such lovely company, and I'm really appreciative of the subscribers, and just great. Man, Roki, I'm just getting all of the villagers that you could have. I'm sorry. I just want Bertha. How hard is this? I mean, it would be nice to just have a lady village, and it would be okay if I've said this every stream with finding the Amiibo villager hunt challenge. Like if it's Vesta, I'm not even gonna be mad. So Bertha is a blue hippo who, last year. Oh gosh, I'm going to just have to repeat this story. So Bertha is a blue hippo is basically the story of it, and the way I've associated her with kind of my emotional healing with therapy, where I have named my inner critic Bertha, and it's kind of hard to be critical of yourself when you have the person is a blue hippo that just wants to see you thrive, And it's just been an inside joke of mine for quite a few months. And and so I just wander around my island. That's basically the story. It's if you are ever interested in books on understanding stress cycles, like psychological stuff, my recommendation is to read a book called Burnout by Emily and Amelia Nagoski. I believe they're both doctors. I believe they both have doctorates. And it talks about stress cycles and human giver syndrome and really just trying to live your best life. And it's like we can't avoid stress. Stress is part of life. We have to accept that, but there is a way to manage continuous stress without it affecting the body. And I it seems so like a well done moment that emotions physically affect you. You know, stress can cause ulcers in the stomach. Um, Stress can cause insomnia, which affects your brain. So, I mean, also fun fact, being sleep deprived for long term, which is something that I've been having to deal with, is it shows the same neurological damage as having a concussion and healing from a concussion. So that's why sleep is so important. But no, the I mean, aside from Biff, and I guess it's Mitzi, Bitty. I don't know. I don't know the hippos aside from it was like Hippo, Biff, Bertha, Bubbles, a lot of bees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the second to the last one. This is the second to the last one. Wait, where? Bort Jr. He knows what he did. Look at that face. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not Bertha, and I own it. And to answer your question, do I celebrate Korean New Year's and like the Western New Year's? I celebrate both. We that's the joy of being an expat is we get a lot of the great celebrations like Buddha's birthday. We have a different Memorial Day here than in the States. We celebrate New Year's here on both occasions. Korea also likes to celebrate, weirdly enough. Okay, so friends, this is the last one, by the way. This is the last one. This is the villager we're taking home. This is the villager we're taking home. Oh my gosh. The odds are not in my favor. I've accepted this. I already had this inkling that it's not Bertha. I already have this inkling that it's not Bertha, and it's what I expected, right? It's the journey, and luckily, so my intention was to have Chev to leave, and then I would hunt for Bertha, so I can still hunt for Bertha, but uh, you're celebrating New Year's in the Caribbean, like. Is there a different New Year's in the Caribbean, or are you celebrating it in the Caribbean? Yeah, right. At least a good villager. At least a good villager. All right. Where is the suspenseful music, like the KK dirge, like da 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 dun dun da dun da 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 da. Mhm. Yep. You're not even a lady villager. I will now have three lazy villagers on my island. What is this? Hello, Cranston. Let's have some fun together while we're here. Sweatband. Oh, my heart. My heart is broken. Well, I said I would. I said I would. You are going to get along with Marcel and Beryl. Yep. Yep. I can't wait. Oh man. What, Paschetti? Oh, I have a literal child that's joining my island. My new nickname is Sweatband. No, 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 no. That's his catchphrase. But so okay, positive thinking, right? This is my first. Yeah, I was hoping it was Gladys. I really was, because at least she's a normal villager. But this is my first ostrich, right? This is my first ostrich on the island. So that's a celebration in and of itself. But thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Oh my gosh. All right. So, friends, I'm going to trust you to not pull any shenanigans. But today, we're doing the 1 million bell giveaway. And I would like you to put in your dodos in the chat. And once I pick the dodo, code in I'll do it at random, that I'm going to visit the island, and I would like you all to close your gates once I arrive to another people's island, because I would hate to have shenanigans affect you. So, whoa, look at that. Look at that. Like, the island is mourning. It is mourning that we no longer have the ability to get Bertha. Yeah, Emily, don't worry. I've got your dodo. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. So people, just put in your dodo codes in the chat. You don't need to spam. It's okay. I gotcha. I got you. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to give this clear lost book to here. I'm gonna give it to Rory. Yeah, right? It's raining. It's beautiful. All right. I love Rory, though. No, it's not what I had in mind. I am currently crying on the inside because no Bertha today. But that's all right. That's all right. I may amiibo him out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it. I would like to at least replace him with a lady villager. A big ticket item. Yes, the botanical tea is a big ticket item. Okay. All right. Whatever you feel, Rory. It's okay. I'm just accepting it. All right. Oh, so while we're waiting for the other dodo codes, I can give you guys a quick tour of the island. It is a beautiful rainy day, and I absolutely love it. I really do. I still have a mess. This is Dottie's yard that needs to be cleaned up. But we're gonna get to the airport. Okay. So, welcome to Everkeep. This is the island that's on my Switch. And it's been around since, oh, I need to remove myself. Hold on. It's been around since October of 2020, and none of my original 10 are here anymore. But I have Chev, I have Kid, I have Vivian, I have Beryl, I have Frida, Marcel, Dottie, Hopper, Rory, and now Cranston. And I have basically terraformed, like, I've kept it sort of true to the original design of like the island when you pick it, but I have added a lot of terraforming. I have a lot of like road laid out, and the main focus of this entire island is that I focused on green, black, and white as a color scheme. So excuse me, Chev, I'm sorry. And I have an entire canal the way here. So it goes all the way down. Hi kid, good morning. And here is my little island for, like, it's a refuge for for snapping turtles, because I love doing this. This just makes me laugh so hard. And you go all the way here. Here's my rainbow garden, because always. And we have various like pockets of forest with the mushroom lamps. These are my favorite. And I have added I have a little pocket of a campsite right here. And up here I have a rose garden. Oh yeah, the leaf umbrella is in use. Yes, I gift my villagers a leaf umbrella every single time. So here is my flower garden. And you go up here, it's like a little stargazing area. Also burying, you know, treasure and bodies. And this is the spa that will be taken over by Anka after I finally get rid of Vivian. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yep. And here is my house. Here is my house. And again, I've been slowly cleaning things up, but there are some places that really do need work. Like this needs to be worked on a little bit. But today, oh man, so I have to share this. I gave Hopper an ice cream truck. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? He has a little like design, like an ice cream shop area. He's probably one of the only villagers that is actually working on this freaking island. And oh, we can say goodbye to Miss Sally. Yeah, I may amiibo him out. I may. Until next time, Chev, you win this round. And then back down over here, we have like a little marketplace I still need to work on. And yeah, so like, and then I have the Eastern design with Marcel and Rory, and that is the wrong bridge. Wrong bridge. But yeah, I love these islands in the rain. It really just makes up for it. And Beryl is my Nook tuber on the island. He does crafting stuff. That's the canon. All right. So I think we have, unfortunately, only 2 people? Okay. All right. Well, all right. Oh my gosh, that leaf umbrella. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the be right back, and I'm going to actually, here's what I'm going to do. Can I just like drop all of this? Oh, it's gonna make me do, what do you, enough bells in my wallet? What? Alright, well, alright, I'll just prepare for that. Thank you, it's almost done, I have some cleaning up to do, so I'm going to do a be right back, and then I'm assuming that once I visit your islands that you have given me permission to feature your island on my channel, so just bear that in mind, that by doing this you are hopefully consenting. And yeah, so you are getting 1 million bells. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can count, I can math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. Okay. Oh geez. I can't. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think I'm gonna lose my my green screen. I'm gonna be right back. I'm kind of a hot mess right now, so hold on, please. Hold on. And All right. Can everyone hear me? Let's see if I can fix this green screen shenanigans. Oofa. Oh no. I'm gonna just like unwebcam myself, so. Oh, wait, no. Is it fixed? It's sort of fixed. And I'm sorry that unfortunately, because of a giveaway, it's aside, that, you know, unfortunately, one person wins and the others do not, but don't worry, we have other giveaways planned for other streams. So just keep bearing in mind that this is not the last. But congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, Roki, for winning. And so unfortunately, it was a 50-50. I put the number between 1 and 100, and Roki's number got it. So, but don't worry, Emily, there are other giveaways, and once we get to, again, as I said, 100 subscribers, we'll start visiting other people's islands. So, but thank you so much for like just being with this experience, like learning all of the fantastic, and oh, it's at night. It's at night. Look at that. You know, it's gonna be really embarrassing. I checked and I double checked that I had the money with me, but hello. Hello. I think I have the money with me, and now I'm really nervous about it. I'm super nervous. All right. Okay. Oh, it's Sucker! Oh my gosh. Roki, do I have your permission to look at your villagers? Is that okay? Hello, Watery Oasis. Welcome to the last bit of the live stream. We did not find Bertha. We did not find Bertha, which is unfortunate. I'm crying. All right, so drop. And Roki was the winner of the 1 million bell giveaway. So we're doing a drop off before ending the stream. Yeah, I know. I started a little bit early and aw, thank you. Thank you for the bow. You don't have to bow at me. It's okay. It's okay. Why the bowing though? Okay. All right. All right. So, let's see who's on your island. You have, oh, that's right. Let's see. Oh, I think we saw a few of these people. We definitely saw, we saw Chief and we saw Fauna. We saw Zach. Yeah, we saw a lot of your villagers today. Look around. Look around. Okay. We'll do a quick one because I do have to get started with my day and eat tofu because somebody made me hungry. Oh, this is looking really nice. This is looking really nice. And you updated your Able sisters? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. This is looking so great. I cannot wait that once I hit 100 subscribers, I would love to visit all of your islands. This is so fantastic. But Roki, my friend, I gotta get going. But thank you so much for being a constant delight. Thank you all for being such constant delights on the stream. And man, this was fun. This was fun. And got raided by 2 different raiders. Well, the attempt was made. The attempt was made. And Watery Oasis, my dreamies are Cherry, Rudy, and Butch. Those are good choices. Those are good choices. Oh! Oh no! No! Haru, oh! Roki, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How embarrassing. Oh, Roki, I'm so sorry. I did not do that on purpose. I had to I had to drop and dash the mons. Like, I'm so sorry. God. Oh man. Oh man. But enjoy your, oh, look at that. Okay, first and foremost, look at that flyover. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? But I hope you enjoy the 1 million bells. I hope that it helps you with whatever that you have planned for your island. I still have a lot of work to finish on both islands, but I'm glad it's raining. I can absolutely mourn the fact that Bertha's not here. But that's okay. It was the journey was the destination, not the destination. The journey was the many friends that we ignored along the way. Went through 93 tickets, and it was as filled with shenanigans as I had expected. And gosh. Oh, but also, can we talk about how awesome this wedding arch is? It's kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. And yeah, I'm glad it'll help you with your loans. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, my friends, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is for you. For me, it's Monday. It's almost noon. I need to eat a thing, and I will catch you. I would like to stream more often, but I need to figure out scheduling for this week. We have friends leaving, and we have organization funsies and adult funsies and all of that stuff. But I'm really just loving the community that's forming on YouTube, and I'm really happy that you're here. And thank you for all the subscriptions and subscribers. But and thank you for coming and just spending time with me. So with that, we're going to call it, and I hope that you have a great rest of your whatever. A great rest of your whatever. And we'll see you either definitely next week or sometime later today. So goodbye. Have a great day.